Good day, everybody. Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we go through a walkthrough of Rigo Studio. And Rigo Studio is one of Agririgo's products. What we really want to promote in Rigo Studio is having the availability of data analysis, drone pilots, and agronomists or anybody that would want to work with datasets in agriculture could use Rigo Studio to process and analyze that data to have a proper insight or information. You're welcome with our Rigo Studio. It's a WebAssembly pre-packaged within Agririgo and can be accessed just via our website. That's agririgo.com/Rigo Studio. At the left sidebar, you get to see that there's a folder section. There's the Rigo AI section. We have the drone and satellite section. We have the share I like to call it the colleague space, on where you could invite people within the workspace. We also have the community space, on where you could share your public findings. We also have the template section. You could work with templates such as the arrow drought sorting or the soil sample survey. You could also work with field boundary mapping, and all that's within the Rigo Studio. This is seasonal snapshots. So what I will have deep dive into more different types of the sections in the left sidebar, but I just want to do a quick walkthrough so that you could have an idea on what you are to encounter. The discovery section, or in other words, the guide, will give you an understanding of the entire platform and what icons you see. So basically, let me just have a walkthrough on what you really ought to see. You have find out how bad weeds really are. So the photograph, the patch from the drone trace and the weed areas. You have check the consignment before it ships. You have photographs that create run through Rigo AI, mark the affected fruits. You could use it for such use cases. Show your client what their money bought. You know what I mean. Fly, drop the images in, mark what you found, and export it. You could also teach your drone to spot it. By the way, yeah. So we do have the DJI SDK. We do have the software development kit by DJI, and we have certain components that are embedded within Rigo AI. You could export and import it in your drone, your DJI drone to be specific. So you could mark the same problems across many photos and export the DJI bundle within Rigo Studio. This mark in here on number 1 will symbolize add a field photo. This mark in here, just right here, it will symbolize press auto label. So you could auto label, you could also manual label. So you could auto label and manual label at the same time. Export datasets in COCO format. Whichever training 2-chain reads your labeled data stays yours. That's one of our major criterias. Or export your drone. What I mean by that is the DJI bundle turns your labels into training sets for onboard detection, or like for example the DJI mattress. What words you're going to encounter within Rigo Studio are words such as RGSI, and that will indicate the vegetation index running on your device. It compares color channels per pixel to separate healthy leaf from stressed leaf and bare ground. It measures greens, not really health to be specific. We do look forward to training our model to analyze deeper data sets. We have a term called THR, and that's the threshold. And with the threshold is that the line between the healthy and stress drag it until the highlighted areas match what you know is actually wrong in the field. We also have the NDVI. That's the satellite version of the same idea, from sustainable to 10 meters, used on the field page to show which part of your whole farm to visit. We have labels and boxes involved. So a box you draw around a problem tagged with what is it, what it is. Boxes are how model learns. 10 good boxes are worth more than 100 careless ones. We have COCO, like the term COCO, and what we mean is the standard file format for labeled images. Exporting COCO means your work opens in other tools and is not locked to Agririgo. So you could pass it through another analysis system like TensorFlow or any other datasets or Anaconda that you like to work with. We have the crop passport. This is a term you also encounter within the Agririgo, or to be specific, the Rigo Studio is a public record of one of your produce, where it grew, when it was harvested, who handled it, buyers check it by scanning. We have vegetation of overlay, and we have green for healthy canopy, and we have a red for stressed areas, and we have gray for soil or non-crop findings. So finding colors also, like I said, red would also indicate mild or rot. Orange would bruise or damage. Water stress level would be yellowish or overripe. Green or light green would be weed pressure. Blue would be water logging, and brown would be bare soil or poor standard, and it will specify within the processing. Another green or lighter green would be sound or healthy. Another icon you'd notice within Rigo Studio would be the brain imagery. So this icon which stands for brain imagery, and this icon here is the reared overlay. This icon here is the label, what matters, and this icon is the snapshot seasoning. This icon will publish to the community, and this icon is export or act. In order to access what I'm reading here so far, you visit agririgo.com/Rigo Studio, and you could enter the guide icon here. Just click on it, and you would have everything that you need to know in order to familiarize yourself with Rigo Studio. In the next video, I show you, we work around some sample data and some templates, and let's run Rigo Studio. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching.